Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, now I am doing this video. I'm not doing this live. This has got DanMachi Memoria Freese up on here. Now, what happened was when I recorded this video this morning on the pools, for some reason my mic didn't coordinate. So I'm going to be commentating as this video is running now. Okay. So the Australia record Japan 3rd anniversary Rise of Evil is up. Okay, so this is going on until 9/9. Now, hopefully, next couple of weeks they'll have the second version up because it ended on a cliffhanger. I hate cliffhangers, but it ended on one very excellent story. You get a four-star Ryu line, Wind of Purity Ryu line for doing the event. So for all you new players out there, you want to make sure that you do complete that and get all of the bonds for her, which I have already managed to exceed here, and I think that's what I'm going to show you right now. So I've got the bonds. I've already limit broke her once, so she is ready to go. So it's a good character. You know, she's not like super great, but she's definitely good for a new player. Okay. So now there's a couple events going on here. So what am I going to do next here? I did this, you know, like I said, I had this all recorded out, but there was no sound whatsoever coming out of my mic. So I'm not doing it live like I normally do. As I'm talking, I'm normally playing. So we'll have to get through that as best as we can, but at least you'll get to see the pools. Okay, so as I said, I wanted to get Alise. Okay, now this quest event here, make sure that you go into the exchange and get all of the items that you're supposed to get in there. You go into the exchange. Remember to get the hero models, the flame amulets, hero lights, ascension faunas. You know, remember to get all of that stuff, especially the gnome tickets, because you're going to need those to purchase star bonds for your characters. Okay, so make sure that you do that, and you know this event's going to be up for a long time, so you're going to have plenty of time to run it. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to clear out all of that stuff, and make sure that you do that, because that's a lot of ways to only get some of this stuff, or to get any supply of it so you can use it is through the actual event. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. These gnome tickets, they're what you use for the actual event for getting the prison bond tickets, which are tickets that are star bond tickets, which are what you use for time limited characters. So all right, so what's next here? Familiar Rush ended. Hopefully you guys were able to get some stuff. I'm in the Moors. Ansel is our familiar. You have to be in a familiar to use this, but it's a good way to get Ascension Fauna. You get a lot of Ascension Fauna for competing in this. So you know, try to, if you do see the Familiar Rush and you remember, please make sure to take part in it. Even if it's a team event, so whatever the team does is the rewards you get. Record Busters closed as well, so that came in the update this morning. They closed out a lot of stuff, so that was one of the things that they got rid of. So hopefully when they come out with the new events, you'll get some of the stuff back. They've got this new gacha up called the Celestial Festival Gacha, which is pretty awesome. You're able to get adventurers. You can choose what adventures you want, which is really awesome. It's paid. It's a paid iris, so you have to pay, as you can see right down here, paid iris. But I went ahead and put these in there just to see, click on which ones I would want. But unless you do a paid iris, you won't be able to take part in that event. But if you're looking for a character and you're willing to shot a little bit for it, there you go. And this is the one we're going to be pulling on today, the Australia record. This has got Memoria, Alise, and Finn as an assist character. So this is what we're going to be focusing on today. So the first time I did it, I did one test pull on it just to make sure everything was okay, and I got Finn as the assist. So I've already got one of him. Okay, so yeah, we're going for Alise right here. Alise, Reveria is not bad. Alise was the focus, but I did get a Reveria, so I'm not unhappy about that. She's a very good character as well. So let's go ahead and do the pools. Okay, I'm showing something else. Oh yeah, you're going to see, I went ahead and did a heroic trial for Alise. It ended a few days ago, but I got the red light. I did the run, exchanged the items for the red light, and then I purchased an Alise bond. I've got RD and Gareth up right now. So if you want to get either one of these, and Astria as well, Astria, RD, and Gareth, you want to do one of these. So if you're pulling for one of them, it's a way to get a bond for them. So I already had one bond for Alise. Okay, so now we're going to go into the gacha here and do some pulls. So 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th are 4-star guaranteed. Banner guaranteed. Okay, so this is the second pool. Like I said, I did a first one a while ago, and I got a Brave Phenomenon. So as you can see, this is all 3-star. Didn't get anything off of this one of consequence. You know, just a couple 3 stars and some 2 stars. Okay, so this is the third draw. Still not a 4 guaranteed, but I got a little bit lucky. So I did pull a 4-star here on this one. However, unfortunately, as you'll see here in a few minutes, it was not very helpful. I was hoping to get a banner pool, but the banner pool is only guaranteed on 1, 4, 7, 10. Okay, so you might get a 4-star in some of those other pools, but it might not necessarily be on banner. And in this case, it was not on banner, unfortunately. So I ended up, I got a 4-star. It turned, I think it was, I can't remember. I think this was, we'll see here in a second. I think it was Cassandra. Was it Cassandra? I think it was Cassandra, 4-star bathing Cassandra or swimsuit Cassandra. So I can't remember what it was. We'll see here. Right here she is. Yeah, it was Cassandra, and it was Cassandra Dreamy Beach Cassandra. So not anything I have a Cassandra. I have a 4-star, a maxed out Cassandra that I got from an event last year, which is still on my team. She's actually a beast. Not this version of her, but the other version of her. So not very helpful, but let's do this. Okay, so now this is a guaranteed banner. So this one right here will get one of the banner characters, either Finn, Memoria, or Alise on this particular draw right here. So draw, Kevin. Come on, come on. Hit the button. Hit the button. I'm talking right now, obviously. So here we go. So this is a guaranteed version, guaranteed 4 on banner. So it'll be one of the 3 guaranteed. Unfortunately, as you'll see here, it's not particularly what we wanted. Go through our pools here. Nothing of consequence, as you can see, Alps, which is Memoria. So I got a Memoria. Not bad, as I said. Okay, you know, Memoria is a cool character. I'm just focusing on Alise for my fire team. So that's you know, fire damage, fire physical. So that's what I was looking for in this case. Okay, so here's 5. Got nothing of consequence. So here's 6. Again, not supposed to be not a guaranteed full pool, but again we got lucky. And again, it unfortunately was not something that I could say on the Fierce Ranger Taro. When I was pulling these, even on these off banners, I was getting the banner. That's why I got, you know, Fierce Rage was able to clear out Fierce Rage in one shot. So that's, you know, and I was able to fully max them out. So it doesn't happen here. I do get a 4-star, but it's unfortunately a character that I have absolutely, positively little use for at this time. So, yeah, a Sierra Flover New Year kimono. Okay. See, there's so many characters. It's just really not, and it gets worse. Believe me. Okay. So now next one right here is going to be the actual guaranteed character in the banner. This is number 7. So this right here turned out to be extremely fun, and I was really happy. There she is, my pretty girl Alise. Now I got 2 of her. I got Alise, as you can see, and I got a bond for her. But I have 2 bonds for her because, as I said previously, in the heroic adventures in the event tab there, I got another bond for her, and I'm going to go back and show you. Okay, so you'll see that I have 2 for her. Right there she is, right there. So as you can see, I have 2 bonds for her instead of 1 because, like I say, I already got the other bond. So that's number 7. So we've got one more chance. 8, 9, and 10 are still left for the actual pull. Wandered around here talking some more apparently. So, all right. So the quest event, yeah. To craft her weapon, you need to get these blessed steels. You need gold ore and blessed steel. Her weapon is a quest event. If in time limited quest events, you'll see it up there. But you need blessed steel to craft her weapon. And I did craft her weapon, and I will be showing you that here. And we will be limiting up that weapon. So I'm gonna, that's why I didn't want to get rid of this video, because I can't, of course, show it again because there's no thing to go. So now on this right here, on the 14th pull on the gacha, you'll automatically get a 4-star ticket. Okay, so definitely want to proceed to the 14th, and remember to reset the item whenever you get the item at the top. Okay, and once you get the hero phone or the reset item will light up, and you can click it and go on to the next one, and continue to do that until you get the 4-star ticket. And then on after that, you're going to come a hero phone each time. So keep going. It's only a 0.5% chance, but as soon as you get it, you can reset it and get another one. I've got it once, but that's why. But you need those blessed steels for her weapon, and the true forged iron is for RD's weapon. If you're going to, I crafted both, even though I don't have RD, but I crafted it because you get hero fauna as a reward for completing the quest for doing it. So that's why I crafted it. Okay, so now we're going to go back. Now, are we going to go back to the gacha? Or are we going to do the weapon? What are we going to do? Are we going to show the weapon? I think we're going to show you the weapon. No, I'm showing that she's a time-limited character. Yeah, I was just showing you where you get the prism bonds. Prism bonds are for characters that are not time limited. So if you have a time limited character that you want to level up and you get a prism bond, you won't see the option to actually use that prism bond on her or him. Prism bonds are only for characters that are not time limited. A time limited character shows, like right there, you see time limited. So I won't be able to use one of those on her. To use a bond, you have to get a star bond, which is achieved through the gnome exchange option in the shop. Okay, and that's, I'm just showing you that right there that's what a non-time limited character looks like. So to do those, you have to get, it's in the item shop, or it's in the this is not where it is. This is the Sirius and Dolb. You can get prism bonds in here, but it's very difficult. But again, we need to show you, need star bonds, which is in the it's not there. It is in the special exchange, gnome ticket exchange up at the very top. You can also use event limited tickets to get certain characters that you might, so if you get one in here, you might be able to get a bond for it in here, and you can use those for that. But the actual gnome ticket exchange up at the top is where you get the bonds for time limited units. Right there, gnome ticket exchange right there. So star bonds are for time limited. So to get a bond for Alise, I need to get a star bond. I got 895 right now, so I'm 105 short. As you can see, 895 is right there. So I'm 105 short. So I'll get them. Those you get them in quest items for some of the questing, doing quests. You get them in the events. You gather them as you go along. So it just you work through whenever you see an event ticket or a gnome ticket. Make sure that you do whatever you need to do to get it, because they will come in handy. Okay. Okay, so now we're doing draw number 8. So this is not a guaranteed and we did not get one. So nothing of consequence. Okay, this is not a guaranteed either, but we got lucky on 9. Unfortunately, as you're going to see here, it was not very noteworthy. As you can see, the luck on this pool was not with me. I guess I used up a lot of my luck on Fierce Rage or Toro, which I'm happy for. So here we go. So it turns out to be quite possibly the one character you don't want to get, which is our lovely little dear Hestia, the Virgin. The problem with Hestia is the fact that there's just so many of her. It's virtually impossible because there's so many of her. It's just really, just coming around on luck to get any Hestias. I mean, there's like 10 Hestias out there, 10 versions of her. So I really don't focus on Hestia that much. I like the fact that she gives a strength buff, but just never going to get her. I've got one, working on it, and when I get one, I get one, but it's too many Hestias, too many bells. Okay, so that's where we're at. So now this is the guaranteed banner. This is the last one. This is guaranteed 4 on the banner. Unfortunately, things didn't go as well as we would have liked. I was guaranteed a 4 and I got a 4, but unfortunately it was not the one we were hoping for. It turned out to be our little blonde-haired assist guy. If you know what that means Finn. So I got another Finn. So who's the assist? So as you can see, not very good luck. But it is what it is. So here it is. This is Finn. Not bad, not bad. Finn's not a bad character. I've got 2 of him because I got him on the first one as well. So, if I'll look at him, see what he's got, he might be something I might start using. I never exclude anything. I always, look at every character that I get to see if it's something I want to focus on. So now it's just taking a look at Alise's stats. One of the easiest ways to determine whether or not a character is worth building is triple S's. If you get a character that has a triple S stat on it, generally that means it's worth going for, because triple S is like the best that you can get in that stat. Not all characters, very few characters actually have a triple S stat. Alise has a triple S stat. And her strength, which makes it even more because she's a physical attack character, combined with that weapon I got, which is going to give her a plus 40 to strength, as well as a skill set where she's got a plus 60% buff on her physical damage and her strength boost. She's going to be doing a ton of damage. I don't think it's quite going to get to the level of Fierce Rage. You can see here, she's got with a great strength boost and a 60% plus damage for 3 turns on her fire attack. This is going to make her extremely, plus she has a strength out. Okay, she's going to be a beast. Okay, plus fire resist. Okay, she's just the skill set. This is an excellent skill set. Okay, she's going to be a tough character, which is the reason I chose her. I'm building a fire team because I want to be able to clear out a lot more of the Ascension Fauna quests to get not Ascension Fauna. I need Ascension materials to ascend my weapons. That's my biggest break right now. The only ones I can clear legitimately are the light, because I have dark characters, which is good because I was able to use the ones I got from that to ascend Fierce Rage or Toro's weapon once. But I want to start ascending the other weapons for my characters. Okay, and I'm just showing that you can use Prism Bonds right here. Because she's not a time limited character. Okay, so that's what I want. So that's why I was trying to build up Alise. And Rivera is in conflict with that because Rivera is a fire. I got her from the draws previously, and I'm going to max her out because she has a triple S on magic. And then her and Anise, and hopefully even keeping Fierce Rage in her, I'll be able to clear the water Ascension quest to get the Ascension materials for my weapons. So that's one of the reasons I'm focusing on this. I'll show you some of the builds once I get it completed. But it's going to take me a little while to get Alise up there with to where she's usable in that, because she's only got 2 bonds. But I'll get another bond here for her shortly. Okay, so so now we're going to go ahead and do. I went ahead and did her. There's the star bonds. These are what you use for the time limited characters. As you can see, I'm about 105 off. So I'll get them in the next. You can do quests and stuff, like I said, to get that. But next I want to focus on her weapon. But of course, I created the weapon because the weapon was one of the events. As you can see, you can get gnome exchange tickets right here, and there's always quests for them. And you can also get them in the quest event. If you go into the quest and then go into the event stage and go into the to exchange, you'll see gnome tickets right there. I've already cleared out, as you can see, there's none left for me right now. I cleared them all out. You get other other tickets in here. You can get smelting stones and whatnot in here. You want to focus on those smelting stones too, because the only way to really get those is in the quests. So I did craft her weapon because it was a quest to do it. I think you got 5 hero fauna for quest for questing it. So you go into the weapon. It's called, I think it's called Crimson something, Crimson Fire, Crimson Order is what it's called. So that's there. As you can see, the captain of the Estrella family. So it takes 5 gold ore and 4 blessed steel. The blessed steel is something that you get in the gacha exchange. So what you want to get is you want to get these 30, strength plus 30 and strength plus 10 are the 2 best stats that you can get when you're talking with a physical attack character. So that's what you want to do for that. So I crafted the character again because the first one I crafted, I got a plus 10 on the stat. So I went ahead and decided to craft it again just to see if I could get a plus 30 since I have a bunch of blessed steel. So I went ahead and crafted it here again, and unfortunately didn't get what I was looking for. I got a plus, a dexterity plus 30, which is really not something that I wanted on it. But that goes on Alise. So I take it off here shortly because I crafted another one that had plus 10, so I went in and rehammered the other one. I'm going to rehammer the attributes. So I tried to rehammer the one that I'd given her to see if I could get the plus 30. Because right now it's got a critical and a dex. Dex is really not something that's helpful to me. I want that plus 30. So I tried to rehammer it. And did get it. So I go ahead and rehammer the other one. This one already has a plus 10 on it. See, as you see off to the right there, it already has the plus 10 on it. So I rehammer it and I got lucky and hit the plus 30. And bam, plus 30, bam. So plus 40. So that's the best possible outcome you can expect for that weapon. Okay, so this is the one that I equip on her, and this is the one I level up. Okay, so I equip that on Alise. So that went pretty good. So that's very lucky. So now we're going to go out and we're going to upgrade it. Equipment ascension is what you do right there when you need those ascension materials. But we're going to upgrade her weapons, so scroll down to the one that where that she has right there. Okay, so these are these are sharpening stones, and so you need to get these. Um, you can get these in the events, okay? And but the main place to get the large ones, which I'll show you here shortly, is in the actual events that come up. That's why I said it's so important to run those events as much as you can, and try to clear out everything that they give you inside of the events, because it's all linked. Okay, it's linked. They do that so that you'll have the stuff that you need to do this. It's all there. You don't gotta buy it. You just gotta play the game. Do the event. Run that maximum stage on very hard, the highest one you can do to get as many event items, and then you exchange them in the shop. And you need to get those stones right here. This is what you're looking for, smelting stones and stuff like this. These are hard to come by. Okay, you see 1,600 of these. You get these just playing the game. These you got to go in those events. Okay, so now I got it up to 50. Okay. So we want to upgrade it now. See these, you get these in the events too. Okay, so now it's up to 50. As you can see, my physical attack on the weapon is going up. It's up to 263, so it's increased by over 100, or about 100. There you go. These are the ones you need to get in the event. You can only get a handful of those. Okay, there'll be like 5 or 10 that they'll offer, and that's all you're allowed to get. So whenever they come up, you need to make sure you get all of them. You can't get those questing. They're not available in questing. Not available in shop. One place to get them, and that's in the events. So the weapon's maxed until I can get an ascension. I'll go into the equipment ascension tab, and I'll be able to ascend that weapon, but I have to have ascension materials, which I don't have because I'm having a little bit of trouble getting some of the ascension materials. Okay, so that's what I did. I crafted on that. Okay, now I'm going to show you right here. Go back into the event and go into and this is where you get those things. Okay, see, they're right right there, smelting stones. See, you need these. Okay, there's only a limited. You can only get certain. I think it's like 10. That's all you can get. Okay, these two you can get with questing. These not very often. These all the time. So you want to make sure you get the medium and the large whetstone, and the same thing with the ones up there. Make sure you get medium and large. Buy as many of those as you can inside of the actual event. Okay, and that's what you want to do, and that's the way that'll get you through it, and give you the items that you need to upgrade your weapons, because it helps. It's a little bit of damage, but it helps. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that I wanted to show you. So we've got 2 bonds on her. She's ready to go. I'm going to start working on leveling her up, and then I'll give you a show. I went ahead and if you want to get some more copies of her, you can. This pool right here is for her. It's paid iris. So if you want to spend a little bit of ka-ching, and go ahead and do that, this right here is where you can pull her from. Okay, so it is what it is. If I was at 4, I probably would do a paid iris draw on her. But I'm not going to do 3 because, that'd be getting a little bit pricey just to complete a unit that is not like that I need to, I'm getting by okay, doing fine, no problems. I'm not in a super rush. I just like her look, and I like the fact that she's fire, and I need fire. But they have pools for each of the characters, if you want to do a little paid iris. And if you want to, go for it. I love the game. Have no problem at all supporting the devs. So if you got to go for it. I had a couple 4-star tickets, so I went and did them. Didn't get anything in either of them. Nothing that's noteworthy. Not a character I'm looking to do right there. Same with the other one. But hey, maybe you get lucky every now and then. Maybe I'll pull a Dawn Argonaut, which is one of the bells that I'm working on, and I'll be able to get him up to 4. It happens. So draw your sword, prove yourself a hero. This turned out to be Finn. This is actually not a good pull. See, Finn was the character that when Reveria right there was up, he was it was a 50-50 her or him. So I got her multiple times, which is who I was focusing on. But I also got several Finns. So I've got Finn up now too. I can bring Finn up because Finn's not weak. Okay, very powerful character. So that was an actual, that pull right there turned out to be fortuitous because it's something that I can use. Because I was thinking about doing Finn after I was finished with Alise. I was not the Finn. I was going to do the other Finn. So because I already got him right here. Right here he is. I just went past him. Right there. That's him. Spearman Finn, Brave Spearman. So yeah, I've already got 4 bonds for him. So that's very fortuitous. He's a very powerful character. Got a good skill set. Okay. So you know, light attack, huh? Need a light, So you know, to get these equipment ascension materials, you got to have a team of that's elemental, you know, has elemental resistance against the boss, or you won't be able to take it down in 12 or 15. I think it's 12 shots. You've only got 12 hits to get him, and they have a lot of hit. You know, I can take down the one because I have, you know, I can take down the light like it's not anything because I have good dark characters. Cassandra and, you know, Fierce Rage, they're dark, so I have no problem at all taking them down. But man, some of the others just not working out as smooth as I would like it to. So anyway, that's it. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Go ahead and put a like on the video. And remember to subscribe to the channel and go ahead and click on the ding, 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 ding button beside it if you want to be notified whenever I drop a video. This is Ken Rear, and I am stuck in a corner having some fun. This is finishing up DanMachi, signing out.